Hello guys, it's Architect Zayed here. Welcome back to another episode of Detailing in Revit. Like I said in the previous class, today we're going to try out our foundation footing. Okay, so first of all, I did not change the height of my wall, the height of my level 2 wall. Okay, go to my south elevation. We have the lintel, then the roof. Okay, so my wall stops here and I want it to stop here. So from this place up, it should be 2700. It's not much. It's 2700. Okay, so go back to our level 2 and now select this one, this, and this, and let's change it to 2700 and hit an apply. Good. Well, then let's go to our superstructure to create some foundation walls, some foundation footings. Now go to walls. Our foundation footing height, I would like it to be 600 or 1 meter, depending on the site and depending on the standards. I'll just leave it at this. So instead of height, change it to depth. It should go downwards. Okay, instead of it will go downwards. Now let's create our foundation footing. It will notify me that you can't see any of the created elements. Okay, this wall, I want it to be like a pillar but with a door on it. You understand what I mean? It's going to be a column because I'm going to have a cantilever here, so I want this to be like a supporting. It should be a supporting column, not like. It's going to be a supporting column for my. Okay, so you see here is our foundation wall. We have created our foundation wall. For the curtain wall, no need of the foundation wall, but for this one I don't need the foundation wall. All I need to do is I want the height to go all the way down. You get me? All the way down, because it's going to be a column, a supporting column for my cantilever, and I will have a door. Though the constraint, or how will I say, the strength of the column is dependent on the width or size of it, so I'm going to increase the wall size later on in future. Okay, so we have our foundation, and now go to structure. I want an isolated column here, isolated footing. Yes, it says I don't have any isolated footing loaded into my project. Now let's see, foundation, rectangular footing, and let's say okay. Click on VR for view range because I want to see the depth, the entire depth. Let's say unlimited. I have something like this, but I don't want it this way. I would like to change it it should be the width, this from distance from here to here should be for 150 plus 150, or let's say 250 plus 250 plus 250 is about 750. Okay, so let's change the width to 750, and now the length, let's leave the length this way and let's hit on apply and say okay. So obviously, if you've noticed, I changed the distance from here to here. Okay, so before I do something else, let me get my distance from here to here is 1500. Okay, it's 1500. Isolate it, change it to, well, let me duplicate it first because maybe I'm going to use another one. So let's say 1500. I'm going to add another 1500. Another 1500 is going to be 15 plus 15, sorry, 150, 350, which is 1800. 1800. Okay, and this one is going to be 750. I need an okay. What happened again? Sorry, isolated. Oh, foundation thickness. I went and pressed on foundation thickness. 1800 and 750. 750, and let's say okay. Alright, now we have something correct. Okay, this is our isolated footing. Alright, and now our wall footing, change it to width of 750. Mm, 750. Okay, and then you don't apply. Go to your 3 dimension. I prefer doing this in my 3 dimension because it's much more easier for me. All I have to do is select on the wall, select, okay, select on the wall, and now select. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. So let's go to our south elevation. Now I would like to change my height, my foundation height. If you've remembered, if I put 600 here, I have 600 for my wall, so the remaining should be my foundation, which is 500. It's too much, but let's just do it this way. Or let me just change this one, 900, change it, sorry, select it, now change it to 900, and then press on OK. So this one, let me just move it to this place to ease my work. Perfect. So we have something like this for our foundation. Okay. So now let's have our beam running through. Okay, it's going to start at what level? our beam is going to start at from here to here, which is from this place downwards. This is our level 1, which is 2500, and the beam thickness is going to be 200. So go back to your superstructure still, and now let's have our beam structural. I want a beam, but these are the only beams available, and this is the only, not these are. Okay, I'm going to have to load another beam. Go to your library and select metric. Go to structural framing. I want a concrete beam. This one, but I will have to change the wall, the thickness to suit my wall. My wall is, let me see, I don't know. Alright, select it. This is not the appropriate wall, so let me just select all in the entire project. I want it to be 250 wall. Nice. And okay, so but this wall, I don't want it to be 250. I want it to be, let's say, 300. Nice, because I think I'm going to reinforce the wall, maybe. Okay, now let's have our beam, change it to 200 by height. I make it to 250 by 200, and let's say okay. And here, level superstructure, no, I want it to be lintel level. Okay, so I can say I will just click on grid lines and I will have it all done in one click, but no, I don't want that. I'm going to create it using line. So this one is going to be different because it's a 300. I don't even think I'm going to put a beam because I'm going to reinforce the entire wall. So, and now for the last one. Okay, should I just put a beam to it? Let me just put a beam to it. Duplicate. Instead of 250, sorry, I want it to be 300, and now press on OK, and let's have it here. Perfect. Sorry. And now let's see what we have in our 3 dimension. You can see here is our beam. Here is our beam. They are all fitted right on our lintel. Okay, they're sitting right on our lintel level. Yes, okay. So these beams, I forgot there are 2 beams within all instances for an entire project. including you. You can control. I don't know. It's supposed to be here, but it ended up being somewhere else. Okay. It's telling me that the work plane is lintel level, the reference level is lintel, and it kind of created my lintel above, sorry, below, I don't know, or is it my own eyes? Let me go back to soft elevation again to see. This is my level 2. This should be my lintel. I don't know, it created it below, not above. So at least you've seen how to create this lintel, this beam on top of the wall. So I kind of changed the settings. That's the issue. I changed it. Let me just select all of them again. You see, it's select all instances in the entire project and non-delete. Okay, go to your lintel level and now go to beam, select beam, this one first. Okay, so it says placement plane. And put on coursework to see. Okay, and let's see it in 3D to be sure it's sitting at the right position. It's now sitting at the right position. I don't know, if you place it, it has to be hanging at the top. So let me just go back, put on wireframe. Now hit on beam. Let's finish up the beam. And now let's get the other one. Oopsie, it's not supposed to be to this place, not the wall. This one is not supposed to be all the way to display, and it's not supposed to be. I kind of missed. I missed it. I missed the points. Okay, so go to your superstructure and now hit on structure beam. Is the small one, and now superstructure coursework. Okay, now let's create this one, this one, and this one. Okay, I'm done with this. Okay guys, you can see what I'm talking about right now. This is what I'm actually talking about. You can see I have my I still made that mistake again, but at least you have noticed what I was talking. I'm talking about. If you place this, is now telling me that it's at the lintel level, but my reference plane is the base of the lintel level and it's going downwards. For me to have it up, it has to be the level above that lintel level, which is coursework. Okay, so you've noticed the mistake, so thank you. All right, and let's see same time. Let's stop the video here for today. Let's see same time tomorrow for another interesting episode. This I'm going to share in the description of the video so that you can catch up with what we are doing here. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.